Okay, hi chat. We are back. So more or less, what happened was it's not. It didn't connect me to the live aspect. Okay. Um. Yeah. So didn't connect me to the live aspect. So I was like, right, I might as well kind of restart the Xbox because then that way our friends can play as well if they want to. Sorry, until they tell me their gender, that I'm going to end up calling them a he a lot. My brain just naturally goes to it. So unless it's very obvious, it's like, oh, that's obviously female, it ends up going automatically just like, oh yeah, that's male. It doesn't think, oh no, it could be. It's just like, nope, that's male. So yeah. Sorry if you get offended. If you're not male and you get offended, um, please tell me. Either way, it's a bit of thin. Or if you are, even kind of, if you associate more with they them, then please put it in the chat. It would be quite helpful just to know what's not kind of saying the one thing, because I know that I am, so mine are she her. I am female, which it feels weird to say that. It really feels weird. But yeah, I am female kind of thing. And I know that if people would call me a male, then I would be annoyed with it. But at the same time, I don't really care. So I don't know anymore. This is too heavy of a topic for the first 5 minutes of the stream anyway. Let's just go to there. Okay. Whilst that's sinking. So yeah. We're not going to be going as long today. Well, not as long as yesterday at least. Yesterday was an exception. And did end up finishing because I hadn't realised that it was 11:45. Yeah. Well, I semi-realised it, which is why I put the time limit on there. But I didn't realise just how close we got to it. Which is why then, if the other person's watching this kind of thing, why I didn't go back on afterwards for too long was because I wanted to get to sleep. I'd been up since 6. No, up since 7:30. So I wanted to get back to sleep. Or go to sleep. I don't know anymore. I've had a long day at work. I've also discovered that I have somehow managed to bend my lights controller out of place. I don't know how. I blame my mum. I'm gonna blame her for it. Thankfully it comes with 2. So when that one stops working... well, it didn't come with 2 controllers. But what happened was I bought 2 light bulbs of the same type. Because I wasn't sure kind of thing as to whether it would work. But I'd bought 2 of them because it came off single. And because I bought them as 2 singles, both of them came with a controller. And then I wasn't sure if the one controller would control both of them. Because although they were by the same company, exact same light bulb kind of thing, I thought maybe they have a slightly different infrared bit. Might be kind of, one say might end in a 1, and one might end in a 1.5 type thing. And then, no, it turns out the singular controller controls both of them. So now I alternate between the 2, and whichever one I can find at the time gets used. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna blame my mum for my light controller. I have a feeling it was her anyway, so... There we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Up on both the laptop and the phone. Good. So, something I'm deciding, chat, is whether or not to get a microphone first or camera first. Because that's the thing. Part of me thinks logically, just like, oh yeah, kind of get a microphone first. Kind of, I've discovered one, and we're trying having that in Malta. I've discovered that there's one that's quite cheap. And another part of me's thinking, no, get camera first because I've got the headset mic, which works fine. So yeah, I'm in two minds on that. Today's building will be in here, partially. We've got to do some more of the farms, so we're going to do that first. And then, actually, we're going to do a little bit of mining as well before we start building that bit. No, we'll finish off that, and then we'll do some mining, because I want to get some building done today. And then we might finish off our friend's house, because it is there. I think I've got the aesthetic. In fact, no, we'll leave it. They seem to be doing a good job. We'll leave it. We'll give them a week to finish it. No, I mean, mate. It's just I'd rather have a finished house next to the house bit than a half-done one. Right, so we need hose. I had made several last time. And we want our dirt, which is currently only that. The rest of it is already down there. So yeah, I finished off the outside of the new house bit, if you couldn't tell. And I'm just going to turn up this. Okay, there we go. So we can hear the game sounds a little bit. Yeah, actually, if we grab this, we'll put wood there instead. We're doing this to make it so that kind of you can't break it, or the horses can't accidentally step on it. Or get out by accident. Well, won't so much be by accident on their end. It'll be them trying to get out and me having failed to pen them in. So yes, my work was eventful today. We had a lady came up. I was doing the work bit and everything was going fine. And then after a little while, team leader boss, who is the nicest one there. Well, apart from store manager boss, but you don't really deal with her too much. She's really nice and friendly and very much she'll come and say hi to you. She's not like with the Tesco one where they were out the back. She's very much, you can see where she is really, which I like. But anyway, with team leader boss came over and she was like, oh yeah, so Liam person, you're gonna be on shoes and kind of potentially doing IBI stuff. And I was thinking, she's like, nope, he's not. We've got no IBI to do. We've done the IBI. It's marked down that ours is done. The closest he can get to doing it is cleaning the shelves. That's as close as he gets to doing IBI. Because where Keely knew it was coming up, for about 15th to 18th of January, she had to start it the week before Christmas. So we finished it off last Friday. Kind of got the last part of it done. The only thing that kind of hadn't been done were the shoes that came in today. Oh, and it was so nice. We got a shoe delivery. It was just like, it was a thing of hallelujah. I've never been more happy to have a shoe delivery come in. And before even working there, I didn't think I'd ever be happy to have a shoe delivery or be expecting a shoe delivery. But no, I've never been more happy to have one come in. And we're doing that bit. So I was like, actually team leader, boss. Yeah, he kind of, we've done all that. And she went, oh, okay. And she went, well, what are you doing now then? I went, well, as soon as we had the delivery, I'm making it all look nice. And of course, I spent a whole day on ladies, making it look nice. Only for right at the very end, someone to come along and take off about 4 or 5 singles of several different pairs of shoes. And it was really, I was thinking, no, you were going to get me in trouble. They are going to think that I just haven't bothered to put them away and I've gone. Thankfully, Goldie was there, so she could do it. Hopefully. She kept asking me to go grab bits for her, and I was thinking, she's like, fine, I'll do it. She even kind of, at one point, she was like, oh yeah, put this in kind of I think Goldie's a nickname, so don't go looking for someone called Goldie. She's like, oh yeah, can you take this down to reticketing downstairs? And I think she's like, we've got reticketing upstairs, but fine. I started to go around. She went, no, so take it downstairs, reticketing downstairs. And I think she's like, alright, I get it, reticketing downstairs. I'm going. And she's like, yeah, it's next to the elevator in the blue. And I think she's like, what? What do you want about? It's like, there is no blue thing for bits to go in next to the elevator downstairs, but fine. Are you delusional? Went downstairs, and of course, no blue thing for it to go next to the elevator into. And I was thinking, well, whenever I've put stuff in for reticketing before, I've always put it behind the till. Thinking, okay, I'll have a look behind the till and see if I can find anything. Which I got quite lucky. It was Caroline on, and so she didn't like me much at first, or at all. Whereas now, she doesn't so much like me. I think she tolerates me. I think she's realised I'm there to stay, and I do good work. That I'm not one that's just kind of there for the sake of being there, that I'm actually there to work. So she doesn't dislike me anymore. That's the main point. She doesn't dislike me. And I asked her about it, and she went, oh yeah, it's just the end cupboard. I was like, thanks. And I said I got told it was kind of in the blue by the elevators. And even she had no idea what I was on about. And I didn't. I was thinking, if she has no idea, and I have no idea, then what has Goldie been putting her stuff into for however long she's been there? Unless Goldie was setting me up to foul. Because, so one of the things with the shoes, it all needs to look nice and tidy. And I have a policy on there, kind of, ideally 4 to a shelf, except for on men's size 9 upwards. It can be, well, size 8 upwards if we're low on stock. Ideally size 9 though. Where it can go down to 3 per shelf. And it can't go any lower than that. Because otherwise we just haven't got... So it leaves too big of a gap. Stupid torch. And she was like, oh yeah, can you put this down to 2? Can you fill up those lines? And I was like... And at first on the ladies, I thought, okay, well, the 4s can go to kind of 4 per bit rather than 5. And then when she said it about the men's, it was like, we just haven't got the stock for it to go down. And she's like, oh, even if it's only just 1 per thing. And the thing though was, there was Amy there as well, who could have butted in and said something. She could have been like, actually no, it looks fine like that. And sure, she's not on that department, but Goldie isn't either. Goldie, literally, they give her till work and fitting room, because that is all that I can say without a doubt. That is all that she's good for on there. She's not good at any other bits. And I thought, well, I can't really say anything because she's been there longer than me, so I can't be like, actually no, I know better than you, because I don't. She's been there longer than me. I can't pretend that I know more than she does on it. Although I think I do know more than her on there, but still. And then, so doing that bit, I was thinking just like, great, kind of thing. So now I've got, in the men's, I've got several rows where it has it on there with the shoe kind of in that bit, but it's only got 2 shoes on it, and it looks so bad. And you know, I'm really glad that Keely is currently on holiday, because she would, I think she'd have a heart attack if she saw it. Oh yeah, but yeah, new kid. She was like, okay, well, I'll put, well, I think he's new anyway. She's like, okay, I'll put you somewhere different then. And I was thinking, she's like, yeah, you could easily just organise the men's shoes, but fine. You want to put him somewhere different? Fine. And then she's like, yeah. And then when Teresa goes, kind of you'll take over. And I was thinking, she's like, do you mean like when I go for a break or at the end of my shift? What do you mean when I go? So, turns out she meant at the end of my break, which, of course, she told the kid that. Kid's name is Liam. Well, I say kid. I think he's older than me. But, kid. So, yeah. That's been my day so far. And then... So, I thought, okay, well, maybe he's kind of joining me from when I'm on my lunch bit. And he's helping out on another bit. And then once I've done the main bit of it, he'll then join me on there. And I was getting excited. I was thinking, like, oh, I'm going to have a chance to train somebody up. I was getting quite excited for it. Came to it. I went to my lunch break. I'd seen him looking over a few times. And I thought, okay, well, it must be when I go to my lunch break then. That was what told me that. Oh, I forgot about these. And then... when I get back, because I only have a half an hour lunch break. I don't need or want an hour for lunch, kind of thing. When I got back, within minutes of me being there, he left. He just straight up, he was like, yep, nope, I'm out of here. And left a foot. I was thinking, just like, seriously? I was looking forward to, I was starting to come up with bits in my head of how I would tell him about all the different bits. I was looking forward to potentially training someone who I thought was new on what to do in the shoes department. But no, I'm starting to think though, now that he isn't new, that instead he was one, or he's someone from upstairs, because he looked so grumpy. When he saw me then later on at the end of the day, he looked at me really grumpily. It's such a grumpy look on his face. I was thinking, like, what's made you so upset? He'd been in a grump all day, kind of the whole time I'd seen him. Each time he looked as though he was like, oh, can't be bothered to work here, hate it, hate the world. I was thinking, like, what's going on? But no, it wasn't too bad. So yeah, it was slightly disappointing not to be able to train him potentially, but oh well. I think he's from upstairs anyway, so probably best. It's kind of thin. So it's weird though, because they say how they've got me training on all the departments, supposedly. Supposedly I move every 2 weeks, which I haven't, but yeah, supposedly I move every 2 weeks, and that way I get training on each department. So I can be more flexible. Except all of the long-time workers there only work on one department unless they need to cover for somebody. In which case, then they work on the second department. And most of them don't actually even have the training to work on the other department. Or on other departments. Most of them kind of only have training for one department. 1 or 2 departments. It's like, work, are you kind of making me do extra? Will me and the other Kickstarters do extra because of Kickstarter? Or am I just talking to the wrong ones who, well, do they actually have training on the other departments but don't want to acknowledge it? And it's weird. I don't understand their logic. I just don't understand it. Yeah. And then I had a customer actually who quite annoyed me. Now that I think about it. So she saw a pair of shoes she liked. And was like, "Oh, have you got any other pairs of these?" It's like, I don't know. I was about to go and kind of hunt for some others to go in the little stand bit, because we have a section for Guess shoes. So Guess, I'm thinking, is the UK's version of Gucci. And yeah, we have a section for them. And I was about to go and look for some more, because I thought I need to replenish it. And go in there when lady pulled me over and she's like, "Oh, have you got any more of these?" And I was like, "I don't know, might do. You just have to look." It's what I tell everybody, kind of thing. In TK Maxx, if you're in there and shopping for shoes, we don't hold on to stock. Everything we've got is out on the shop floor. So please do not go up to a person and be like, "Oh yeah, have you got these shoes?" Because kind of for the shoes in a different size. Because unless it's a really known brand and it's really obvious that, oh, actually, yeah, we have got them. So 9 times out of 10, the answer is going to be, oh, you'll have to have a look round and see, as we've got everything out on stock. Everything in stock out on the shelves already. That's 9 times out of 10 what your answer will be. Kind of thing. Alright, chat, I'm going to be back in a moment. I need to sort out my dinner. I'm going to put some music on for you. From the new stream playlist, which is not copyrighted by YouTube, currently. No, we're not doing that one because I don't trust that one. Here we go. I'll be back in a moment. Have a drink, toilet if you need it.
It's 2:45 p.m. Wake up from snoring, open DM. This can of Red Bull by the bed. Vape is charged and Snapchat's red. What's poppin'? She's beauty, she's grace. She has a profile picture of an anime girl's face.
Okay, I'm back. Just need to set alarm bit or timer. Yeah. Mum's working till 8, so I'm sorting out my dinner again, which means that it's in the oven. Got oven, microwave meal. I'm starting to really miss having a microwave. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's starting to really miss having a microwave, because before I could just put it in, it'd be done kind of within 10 minutes. Now it takes ages to do. It's like the microwave meal in the microwave, it takes 10 minutes. The other night I did one, so 11 minutes by microwave, an hour and a half by oven. It's like, what? How is this such a big difference between them? Surely an oven is more powerful than a microwave, because the oven is plugged in and it's got literal heat, whereas kind of the microwave is cooking it with electricity. But no, somehow a microwave is quicker than an oven, which makes no sense. But no. Okay, we're gonna do this bit. So these farms down here, they won't be harvested unless we're going into Doomsday Protocol, which I want to call it Doomsday Protocol. I'm gonna come up with a better name for it, more original name. But for now, we're calling it Doomsday Protocol, which will be kind of if we need to live down here. So they're all gonna be fully ready to go at a moment's glance, kind of thing. Or unless we need the crops for anything else, then we'll take them. Okay, so now let's go finish off the community house. So we need chests to start off with. So we're gonna go grab those because I've got I think I've got 13 chests. So we've got a bunch of chests that can go in. Oh, I remembered that exactly. And then we're gonna grab our jungle wood because we don't need the jungle wood. Okay, and that bit. Oak wood. We're gonna make a ton of them. And then just kind of split, have half a stack in each. So this is gonna make a battery. We're just gonna make tons. Any we don't use can just go back in the other bit to kind of be used at a later time. And then split those in half. We're gonna make as many of these as we can. And then leaves us with not enough. Okay. We're gonna use some of these. There we go. Just that way. Yep, we've got an even number now. Oh. Okay, all the horses are deciding to chill down there. So yeah, now that we've got an even number, it just makes it easier to put them out if we've got an even number rather than an odd number. So we don't have any where it's just a singular. Go grab this. So we're going to have a little bit of a drink station as well. And then we might have some rooms that go off of it. Oh, actually, I can build this in the style of the second house that I did. So we can have rooms going off there and there. Yeah, we're going to build this in the style of my second house. So for that, we need these bits gone. Those 4. These 4. And these 4. Oh, that's one off. Alright. There and there. Boom. So now replace this because we can have it leading off into different areas. Oh, this will be perfect amount actually, especially as for having kind of 3 exit points. So community chest, there and there, there and there. These are all going to be community stuff. So there'll be stuff that people drop off that they no longer want. Will go in here. On here is going to be a drink station. That'll drink some food. Community drink some food there. Put that bit like that. And then we're going to have little bits. So places for people to stay whilst they're getting their house set up. So we need some stairs to start off with, and we also need a trapdoor. Okay. Nope. Let's put that on here. Actually, yeah. just realised we do need that to be 1 over. Just because that way it works out easier. So, won't be symmetrical. Sorry about that, chat. But you'll see why in a moment, because we need a block in between those bits, but we can't have it right up against it. Otherwise it looks weird. And then boom. Alright, so I'm gonna do that bit. And then that one. And then there we go. And then that bit would be like that. And we've got a little bar here. And then this will go off into another little room. Which kind of yet to build. So we'll have community bedrooms this way. We've got community chests. So kind of any spare stuff it'll be. So let's say I end up having a full double, it's like with the arrows. I would just come and put those in here, and then that way anyone can use them. So our bedrooms that way. Chests bedrooms that way, little bit here. What should be on this one? We don't really need a community mine. What should be here? Can't just be, could be just a secondary entrance, because we won't need more chests than this for kind of community bits. This is enough chests. I don't know what to do on this bit, chat. And it's just bugged me now that that's one off. Okay. I don't know what to do on this side. Because it's kind of, we've got bedrooms that way, and then it'll be food bits this way. What else is there? You know, we'll leave that bit blank for the moment. Alright, and we have got the sign. Good. Oh, I know what this room can be. So, yeah, we're just gonna go here. Oh. So, I'm in a conundrum, chat. My church wants me to help out with tiddlers on Wednesday kind of bit. Except I can't afford to give that time in the morning. I'm too exhausted from it really going into work. And also I feel guilty because I help put out the stuff and then I can't be there to help put it away, which I feel guilty about. And then I don't know what to do with it now. So I'm not gonna answer her yet. But I don't know. I feel bad about the prospect of saying no. Even though I know I can't do it. But at the same time, I don't want to say yes. Because I know I can't do it. So if I knew I could be there, then be like, yeah, sure, no, I could do that. Even then I can be there. That's another part of the problem. It's the fact that I can be there. I'm just at this point choosing not to for the sake of timing. polished deep slate look like? We're just having a look at something. A moment, chat. No, we're not going to do polished deep slate. I'm trying to figure out our secondary block. We could do dripstone. Yeah, because I now know where to get those from. Okay. See, I'm in two minds about it now. Because I want to be just like, oh yeah, nope, I'll help out. But at the same time, I don't want to help out. Not just because timing's and guilt, but because they see me as someone who's useful to grab things from up high. And someone to make the coffees. Or teas. They don't see me as someone who's there to help out. They see me as a tall person. Which, sure, that's what I am. I am tall, kind of thing. I'm taller than them at least. But at the same time, it's like, well, no. 2, 3. It's like, yeah, no, I'd rather not be seen as that. And be seen as a person. Don't know what to do, chat. I think I might leave it till tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to say on the leaving it factor that, yeah, I'm going to leave it till tomorrow. And I'm going to say just like, oh, yep, no, sorry. Phone died. So, didn't get your message. Until kind of tomorrow a bit. I feel like in a way, one of the things that I go with is your heart already knows what it wants. You just have to listen to it. Which I think is what's going on. I think my heart knows that it doesn't want to. And I think I'm trying to just come up with a reason now for me to be able to say no and not seem like a douche. Which is, I shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't feel like I have to, or it comes across bad. It was quite annoying actually, because kind of one of the things I'd looked forward to with the work bits, well, with helping out, was that I could be there, I could help out, make things easier for them. And then I told them when I started work that I couldn't afford to be there. Yeah. So I managed to do it one time. And I was actually on time for that. But it was on their Christmas special, so I had to go. I couldn't be like, oh yeah, no, not going to that. I had to go to that one. Yeah. Oh well. I will figure something out. So now we're gonna do that bit. And then that bit. That bit. And it's gonna go there. Well, I say we'll figure something out. I will figure something out. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to do it one further out. I thought I was getting my maths wrong. And didn't trust my gut. Yeah, because that's 8 out. And then it goes there. There. 1, 2. There. There. Because we're doing a little design with it. Oh, no, 1s. I might have to get polished andesite and diorite just to make it look better. Forget Mike, we will get that. Oh, and then we can have... Oh, I've got a good idea for the design. We're going to get the andesite, diorite, and calcite. Which is a massively long thing to say. So andesite, diorite, calcite. And hopefully all before dinners, before we have to stop. Because of my dinner bits. We need to get that extra room done. Because that's going to be the challenge room. Oh, I forgot I used up all the immediate load of that. Alright, I'm going to grab that one. And decide. Oh, Lodge, we haven't got enough calcite. Oh no, it's downstairs. Okay. We need to quickly run to the base. Ideally could do with a speed pop. Then we're just going to swim down here. Swim, swim, swim. Jump. Sprawl, we're going to sprint jump because supposedly that makes us quicker. At the very least it feels like we are. Okay, so we've got that one, that one. We're going to put these in there. There we go. I knew we had more. Okay. We need the alarm not to go off. Just not yet. But I've got a feeling it will. Just so that we can kind of get the design done. Because it's going to look amazing. You got to trust in the process, chat. Oh, ideally we want this to be... Make it a double chest. I'm not faffing about the size bits again. Oh, it's over there. Okay, so... We want that in there. Then... Check that bit out. And then we want 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That bit there. And then okay. And I figured we're gonna have the crystal blocks in there, but I don't know how many we've got, so we're gonna leave that bit for the moment. And actually we'll turn it into a stack of each kind of, well, not so much a stack, but what's left of the stack for each one. Do that one. Okay, so it starts off with there, 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 and then that bit. So second one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, because we're gonna have wood there, so we'll ignore that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then diorite. So that's the first one. Don't worry, chat. It's not going to be as tall as the other one. We're only going to do it to about 3 high. Well, not even that. We'll do it. Needs to be so that it goes up to there. Can't be higher than this. And then we're just going to put that. Unless we just have it as slabs rather than a slanted roof. Yeah, we're gonna have it as slabs with kind of stone, upside down stone bit, well, stairs on the side. Oh, that goes there. This there, there. Just gonna go grab a bunch. Ooh, not that one. Yep, so we need this to go up one more. So there and there. Okay. And then do this bit. And we're gonna leave that one. You'll see why at the end of it. But I was gonna say in a minute, but yeah, it's gonna be at the end that you'll understand why, potentially. Although some of you might already. The more builder type viewers will probably understand already. I think I was gonna search up tutorial for this. I just wasn't gonna attempt this on my own. Or attempt doing this by myself. Because I was thinking just like, yep, nope, it's not gonna look anywhere near good if I do it. And you know, it hasn't come out that badly. It could be better. But at the same time, it could have gone a lot worse. Nope, not that one. But my kind of building capabilities, this could have gone a lot worse. Oh, that's the timer. Okay. My food can burn a little bit. But it's not going to burn, but it can have a little bit extra cooking time. Okay, so that one. I want to get this part of it done before I leave you again to go sort out food. Alright, and then we do that one. Oh, nope, not that one. Nope. And there. Okay, so we want that one. That one. So all of those. That one. Nope, no, not that one. That one goes there. That one goes there. 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 Oh, nope, not there. That is different block. Okay. Alright, chat. I will be back in a moment. I'm gonna load up the song again.
Let's skip to the good bit. Let's consummate our internet connection. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. With an ego. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. With an ego. Mum took away my PS4, so I punched a hole through my bedroom wall. I'm not aggressive, just ooze masculine passion. Did you know I've also got depression? Self-diagnosed, thought I should mention. I thought you could be the one to fix me. I wanna be the girl that you fall asleep on call with. Meanwhile, find other people to talk with. 'Cause you like me, and I think you're a maniac. Let's skip to the good bit. Let's completely block all contact. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. With an ego. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. With an ego. Mum took away my PS4. I've said it so many times before. How could I live on if I keep on collecting? These every little slight's an insurrection. Constant pain in every dimension. My body weeps, disbelief head suspension.
Okay, chat. We are now on a timer. More or less, we have got 10 minutes to finish this. And then that's when my food's done, so then that's the end of the stream. So, we need to go grab wood. We need to go grab a ton of oak wood. We might use the elytra, just to make it slightly easier on getting back and forth between places. Say slightly easier, slightly quicker. Because we need quite a few logs. So we need, let's see now, it's 3 high, so we need 12 for decoration. And then, what was it? 12 for decoration, and we also need to build out of it, so then however many more we need for building. A lot more for building. Oh, is that phantom membrane? Good. Okay, I thought I had more than that, but fine. Bing! Oh. Okay. Do I have one in here? I do have one in here. So we're gonna do that. Wish it wasn't so. We're gonna have to get unbreaking on here at some point. And we're gonna fly off towards farmland or forestry. So actually we're gonna fly that way. Because I know that past the desert on here, is forestry. So we need to go past these bits because we can't use acacia trees for it. It won't look right to kind of use... If we use acacia wood mixed in with oak, it won't look right. So we need to go all the way past here. Oh, is this little tiny island? Does it have trees? No, it's desert. Why does it have to be desert? Why? Why can't it just be actual land? Oh, island. I've seen grass. Does it have trees? It has birch trees. Let's see, does this have also oak trees? It has a lot of birch trees. Yes, it does have oak trees. Okay. It's fine. We're going to land up here. Demolishing this tree. This is the chosen one. Alright, we want to get half a stack at least of wood. So we can do this. More or less we're demolishing this whole tree. That is just it. We're just going to demolish this whole tree. Oh yeah, because then we also need stairs. We're getting as much wood as we can. Because slabs, it's 6 and I believe it gives 3. Why did it get lighter? I don't know why it got lighter all of a sudden. Okay, and bum, bum, bum. As it is, we will be live tomorrow. I can't say for how long it'll be. It'll probably be a quick one. Not sure. Might be a long one. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. So we demolished that tree. I'm going to come back and destroy towel bits later. Because we just kind of want a time limit. Unless, if we get up... Yeah, if we get up high enough, then I can just dive off and we don't need to use any blocks for it. So if we can get up onto those, because it's a cliff on the other side, we'll just grab this one and this one, just because it's fallen. Okay. Right. Yeah, it hasn't used too much of its durability either. And back we go to the house. We need to get there quite quickly, so we're going to use a lot of these. I'm going to have to restock them, but we've got gunpowder farm now, so that's fine. These are just making us go faster, because we've got 3 minutes to get there and build it. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's the one thing for it. No. Oh, yep, that's conjoined. Never mind. So yeah, let's do that bit. If only we could make slabs out of this bit, that would be perfect for it. And then a bunch of slabs. Unless we did do... Okay, new plan. New plan. We're gonna do it that half a block higher. For the main bit of it. Not there, not there. Okay, so we've got this bit. Oh, my dinner can wait. I want to get this built. Nope. Okay. Yo. I've definitely built too many slabs. But you know what? We can use them as fuel. Oh, that's my timer. That's my timer. We can have an extra 5 minutes. Just for whilst we're getting this bit finished. Busting through the wall. Busting through the wall. We're gonna do that. We need more than that. Okay. Got 16 of them. Okay. Nope. Perfect. You know we want that bit. And we want that bit. Alright. We just gotta get the crystally block and then we're done. Just gotta get the crystal block. Which I know that we've got some down in the little bunker. Oh, I think the stream's lagging. I think the stream's lagging. Checking on phone. Checking on phone. Okay, it's not lagging. Reached time anyway, but still. Okay, crystally block. Crystally block. Nope. Wasted that. this side. We do need to get on top of it though. Just to place the last few things. Now I'm starting to think we might go with a different pattern next time. Right, and we've got that one. And then that one. Okay, chat. We have reached time. This is going to be that bit. We're going to put the community chest in another time. Yep. Just going to go and end the stream a moment. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I recommend going to watch Wilbur Soot. I will be watching his stuff now. Hope you've had fun. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.